It's time to crank it up with Rotary.
What we're going to discuss today is how to remove your bar in case you need to get out any obstructions or if your chain happens to jump off, and how to install it properly and what to look for. What we're going to do is we're going to loosen our nuts and we're going to remove our side cover. Now we're going to remove our actual bar and chain. Now that we've removed them, we can inspect any damage, or if we have to replace the chain, we can have our new replacement chain here. We want to be sure to wipe away as much of the debris as possible so that when we install it, we do not have to worry about the debris clogging up any of the oil passages in the bar itself. So now we're going to set the bar back on the saw and we'll take our chain. Now there is a proper way to install the chain. The correct way is when you look at your cutter tooth, one side of the cutter is more of a 90-degree angle, the other side is more of a 30-degree angle. The 30-degree angle is what needs to be going forward or in the direction of cut. So with that being said, you always want the angle going away from the engine of the saw toward the point of the tip of the bar. So you'll start at the back by installing it on the actual drive sprocket itself, and you will work it into the groove starting from the back and go all the way to the front. Once you have it installed, you will slide it forward to remove any of the slack in the chain. Now, when you put on a new chain, you may have to make an adjustment on the actual chain adjuster, because we went from an old chain to a new chain. So that has probably changed. So now we're going to push the bar all the way on to be sure that it is on the adjusting peg. Now that we have it all the way on, we will need to put the side cover on to prevent it from falling off. Install our two nuts. And we're only going to make these fingers snug because now we have to adjust the slack out of the chain. So now we're going to adjust the chain. And we want the chain to where it just does go in the bar and you have just enough tension to slightly pull it out. With that being done, now you're ready to tighten it. And we're ready to go back cutting.
Donny, I want to thank you for joining us today with all your useful information and tips, and we want to remind our viewers to always use guaranteed quality, Rotary branded Copperhead chainsaw products.